Hey, welcome anybody who's watching. We are live at Monza with about a minute before qualifying starts. Just gonna attempt to live stream while doing race control. This should be interesting. And we'll see how it goes. We have green flag for GT3s. So here at Monza, we've got GT3 starting qualifying now.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 69.
10 minutes of qualifying for them. See when the laps start coming in here. Monza's a track where you want some draft, but you don't want to be too close in the chicanes for sure. So we'll see where that plays out as lap times start to come in. Got the first round of up laps coming in. Looks like 47s. Anyone gonna break into the 46s first lap? Not yet. Got Gage Hyams in the Valhalla setting the fast lap early with 147.112. He's got his teammate Jeff right in front of him, giving him a tow. Forrest getting a little wide there, exiting the second Lesmos. Oh, down in the 146s again. Oh, Ryan Otis in 499, setting the fast lap with 45.968 so far, throwing down the gauntlet. Ryan's been up front most of the races this season in GT3. Right now we have 499 Racing in first. Undercut Racing team is in second. Valhalla Tavir is third. Valhalla by itself was fourth. That's all about to change here in a second. Texas Racing, 212-0112. McMule Motorsports. The Bowton guys. Red Ace Racing. The Bees and Rays team, 212, number 21, and Jack Attack Racing. There's been a couple of teams that have set some laps while I ran through that. We had Boots and VDS set a second place lap, and we had the Little Lugnuts, who are not in the Little Lugnut livery, go to P6. Still Ryan Otis, first place with a 45.968 as he comes around for another lap. See if he can improve that lap time. He does not. That was a cooldown lap, looks like. Two minutes left for GT3 qualifying. 2 minutes left. The two undercut teams are very close with a 215, 46.215 and a 46.220. We'll see if Nicholas here can give himself a little more space to P3. He does. He runs a 45.988. It's pretty speedy. 2 100ths off of Ryan Otis in first place. But the Valhalla guys still running close together. That time by, Ryan Edis set a 45.758 with about 30 seconds left in GT3 qualifying. Gage Hyam set a 45.821. He's got one more lap left. See who's going to come around to finish their lap. We got the undercut guys. Are they going to make it before 10 minutes are up? It looks like they will. That's checkered flag for GT3s, green flag for prototypes. All right, the prototypes are now off. GT3s are running their last lap, so we'll watch those guys come around. We've got little lug nuts, Chris Schutterling finishing his last lap. Let's see where he finishes up. He's currently at 46.314. Does he improve? 46.043. Yes, he does improve. Angel Bonilla Soto behind him, moving up to P12. We've got the Valhalla crew coming, all three of them together, trying to get a tow, it looks like. We'll see what they can do. Got two Ferraris and a McLaren, it looks like. Got Jeff currently in 5th, Gage currently in 3rd, and Matt currently in 7th. Oh, they came in the pits. They are done. All three of them came in the pits. Look at that. Got Thaddeus coming in the pits. Well, it looks like we've got Bootson BDS undercut number 9 on pole in GT3 with a 45.670. Ryan Otis in 499 racing 2nd. And now the GTPs are out on track. I will kind of pick up where they are. So we got Parkstyle Clues in front, finishing up his outlap, getting ready to start his first timing lap. While they have donuts going on in the pit lane, it looks like celebrating. They're finishing their qualifying. There's a whole gaggle of prototypes leaving the Parabolica at the moment. We'll follow Gage for a moment, or sorry, Parks for a moment. He's going to be the first one to set a lap and see where that ends up. As long as he doesn't set a 1x, that is. All right, Parks coming around for his first lap. 134.675. Looks like Nicholas Mazza behind him. And then there's a whole crew coming. Let's see where they line up. Most of those guys, a lot of them are being slower. Mark Foley in there, coming in with a 135.295. But Parks thus far is the only one. Oh, that was close. You don't want to do that in qualifying. Parks, the only one thus far in the 34.675s. Again, it gives a couple laps for the car. GTPs really get tires warmed up, so I wouldn't put too much stock in these first laps.
fastest lap for Cruz, 1:33.76.
Park still has the fastest lap after the second lap at 33.756, which is actually faster than his practice time. After the second flying lap, we've got 212 number 12 first, SimCity Racing second, Peter Flanner's question marks in third, Lecky Racing in fourth, Mark Foley's in fifth, 212 number 212 in sixth, Golden Motorsports in seventh, and the Barbecue Boys bringing up eighth. They're in the middle of that gaggle of GTPs, which I don't think is the greatest idea for qualifying. It's nice to have a draft, but you don't want dirty air, and you don't want to be running up on your competitors in the braking zone. They've got about 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left in qualifying here, plus a little extra lap.
That's a new fastest lap for Cruz, 1:33.38.
Parks continues to set fast laps. He's down to a 33.381. He's moving. Nicholas is trying to keep up. Field's pretty tight. The top 6 cars are separated by a second. There we go. Parks come around for another lap. He's probably got maybe 2 laps left if he wants to keep going. Improves again down to 33.220. Let's see if Mark can improve on this lap on P3. Peter Flanner jumped up to P2 that lap with a 33.525. Mark did not improve. He must have been on a cool down lap. There's Peter in a pretty wild looking GTP there. He went with the Ferrari. Probably got one more lap for some folks here. Nick Mazza moved up to P2 with that lap with a 33.474. Anyone else going to improve here as we get the checker flag here coming out? So anyone now crossing the line is finished with their session. A couple of these folks coming out for are trying to run our last lap here. So we're gonna watch. Yeah, Parks is the first one. Maybe the first one to cross the line of the front runners here. Here comes Parks to finish up. He did not improve that lap. Does Nick improve? 33.324. He does, but not enough to take the pole. We got Peter Flanner coming around Parabolica now. See if he can make an inroads here. 298. He also improves up to P2, but does not pass Parks. And that is it. So we've got 212 Parks de la Cruz on pole, followed by Peter Flanner, Nicholas Mata, Liam Leckie, Mark Foley, Barbecue Boys, 212, 212, and Golden Motorsports. All right, we're going to transfer over to the race here. I'm going to mute my mic on the stream because I do pre-race announcements, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, thanks again for racing with us. Hope you guys enjoy the beautiful thing that is Monza Turn 1, Lap 1. Let's be careful. It's always tight. You can't win a 90-minute race there, but you certainly can lose it. We do have a safety car running. If it is unlikely that a Turn 1 incident will set it off due to the thresholds are heightened for kind of lap 1 incidents a little bit. But we watch for that. If there is a big pileup, that might bring out the safety car. If we have a safety car, we will line up, or the queue will be on the right-hand side of the road. Left-hand side of the road will be used for moving forward, moving backwards. For the race start, GTPs will start on normal iRacing start procedures. GT3s will not start on green. They will continue pacing around to the front stretch. The start zone is anywhere from the end of the pit wall to the start-finish line. If the leader has not gone by the start-finish line, the race is green. Same rules apply for safety car restarts. Again, GTPs will go on iRacing green. GT3s will go into the start zone. I'd recommend leaving a little bit of gap between classes just in case the GTPs don't go early and you run in the back of them. It's happened before. Otherwise, let's just be careful, have fun, and enjoy the Italian countryside. All right, so we got the race starting here in a minute. We've got Parks de la Cruz on pole, Peter Flanner on second place in GTP. In GT3, we've got Nicholas Lux on pole with Ryan Otis starting next to him.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Car number 73, 90 minutes. The track temp is 69 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 66. Okay, Eddie, we should do okay here. We're aiming to finish in the top 6. Okay, rolling start.
And they're off there. We're going on the pace lap.
The pace car speed is 52 miles per hour.
We'll watch the start here on GTPs, and then we'll see what the GT3s do. All right, here they come to green.
Go.
And
You've got
green
one
is
going
out.
left.
There are 3 wide going into turn 1. This is going to end well for sure. Yep. And Peter Flanner runs wide. He's going through the bollards there. Let's see what the GT3s are going. Here they come around pretty slow. And they are green. Nicholas got a pretty good jump there on Ryan Otis. We'll see what happens turn 1. Look, they're staying all side by side, nice and orderly there. See if there are any incidents back there. Look at everybody making it through. Look at that. Beautiful. Check in on GTPs. Parks has got a decent jump on, it's like Mark Foley there. Second, yeah, Mark Foley is in second currently. A little bit of a, Peter Flanner had that incident in turn 1. It's like Nicholas Matza's falling back. Camden Craft didn't run any qualifying. Up to 4th place already after starting 9th. Looks like Austin's going for a move there in turn 1. Is he going to make it stick? No. Peter's able to hold him off. GT3s looks like Nicholas is getting a little bit of a lead. Charlie Bass is already in the pits. Let's see what happened there. All right, it's coming out now. If he started from the pits. Nicholas has got a little bit of a lead first lap, but from second on back, it's pretty tight. See what's happened to Peter Foley. Peter Flanner, he's dropped way back. It's like I just ran wide there, got off in the dirt. 2 wide through second Lesmos. That doesn't ever work. And that grass got him. Now he's all by himself. Coming back second lap. Park Stellar Cruz in first. Mark Foley in second. Liam Lucky third. Camden Craft. Austin McGill. Nick Mazza. Powell Koska. Aiden Golden. And then Peter Flanner bringing up the last lap. Safety car, safety car. So we'll see what happened there. I'm not sure. There's no one. So I need the GT3s to catch up to the GTPs. You guys need to keep going. Don't slow down. Let's see if Charlie was part of this. Doesn't look like it. Just went in the pits, came back out. So not really sure. Safety car is exiting the pits now. Parks, safety car is exiting the pits. Safety car is in the first chicane. Not really sure what happened there. But that's okay. It's part of racing. I need everybody in the safety car queue on the right-hand side of the track. Safety car is in the Lesmos. Safety car is exiting Ascari now, so GT3 is delayed to catch up. So while we have a break, I'll run through the order real quick. We've got 2 and 2 racing number 12, followed by Mark Foley, Lucky Racing, BWR number 4, Valhalla, SimCity Racing, 2 and 12, number 212, Golden Motorsports, Peter Flanders question marks, and GTP, and Barbecue Boys Charcoal are down in 10th. Boots and VDS leads GT3, 499 Racing is in second. Middle of the Lug Nuts is in third. Valhalla Motorsports Severe is in fourth. Undercut Racing is in fifth. Valhalla Motorsports, another one, is in sixth. McMule Motorsports in seventh. Valhalla Motorboats in eighth. 212-012 in ninth. Red Ace Racing 10th. Cars Racing in 11th. Horizon Chasers in 12th. High Pre Aurora in 13th. 2 and 2 number 21 in 14th. Bees and Rays in 15th. Jack Attacks in 16th. And Texas Racing in 17th. Jesse Canales, Barbecue Boys. I'm going to have you guys move up to be with the other GTP since you're the only car out of place. I will clear your black flag once it goes green. You may go ahead and move up on the left-hand side of the track carefully, please. Okay, we are going to go green this lap. Just kidding, one more lap. Reminder of our restart rules, GTPs will go on green, GT3s will go in the start zone once they pace around. Yellow flags may be boring for watching, but they're the exciting type of race control, having to manage all the class split and everything. Luckily, it wasn't all mixed up with the when the yellow got thrown, so it wasn't awful. Gonna go green here. Just a second. We got Parks leading them back to the green flag here. I just noticed safety car driver is not wearing a helmet. That's not very safe. Safety car is in. And we are green. Let me clear this guy's black flag. There, whoa. Oh, Mark's off in the grass. Oh no, there goes Mark. That grass will get you. Doesn't hit anybody though. How about that? GT3 is coming down to turn one. Oh, it's another spin. What is that? That Lucky? Yes, that was Liam Lucky. See what happened. You just cut it a little too tight. Yep, spun up the rear tires. That'll happen. He's making a mess for the GT3s now. You see that faster flash now from the Porsches. It's going a little bit further back in the field. But GT3s, we got the top three cars with Camden Craft and Austin Miguel, who did not qualify, now running second and third. They were just hiding, I guess. But they're pressuring Parks there. Austin gets a move in a turn one here. Camden goes for the defense. Austin was around the outside. Look at that. Nice move by Austin. Oh, he almost lost a rear end there too. GT3s are still very tight. Top five. What's going on back there? Whoa! Somebody got that really wrong. Watch that one. Yeah, the safety car is out. His car is out. I think that had to do with those cars being all off at the same time. That's what happened to Mark Foley. He's back here too. Oh, he's coming out of the pits. I think that was cars off track. We had several cars off track at once. All right. GTPs, please stay to the right. We've got a wave around coming through. Safety car is approaching the second chicane. All right, so we're gonna start stop race here to begin with at GTPs. We've got Parks, Austin, Camden, Nick, Powell, Peter, Aiden Golden, Jesse Canales, and Liam with Mark Foley back here.
Go around
Negative. I will provide that direction when it's time. GT3, we have Nicholas Lux,
Thanks, asking for a friend.
Ryan Otis, Little Lugnuts, Charles Bell, Gage Iams, Jeff Kaufwald, John McClellan, Matt Benson, Thaddeus Marshall, Cody Clarkson, Angel Bonita, Forrest Holland, Patrick Rich, Jack Fenlon, Tyler Keiko, Charlie Bass, and Tom Smith. Nick, we gotta get through the pit stop sequence before we do class split. Got some cars pitting. Got Parks going for the pits. We got Nick going for the pits.
Cruz is pitting.
We had several that pitted. GT3s, any GT3s pit? Doesn't look like there are many. There is a maximum of 3 safety cars for the race, so at most we'll have one more. All right, I need everybody to stay on the right-hand side of the track, please. GTPs who are in the middle of GT3 field, you may wave around to the front of the GT3s. Please maintain your position. Do not pass another GTP. Gonna use the honor system here this time. Please stay on the left-hand side of the track. I know that is somewhat difficult in the chicanes, but you need to stay on the left-hand side with the pacing line on the right-hand side. Thank you. We will go green this lap, this time by, since we have everybody sorted out. Get back to racing. All right, with that, Austin McGill is now in the lead after the pit stops. See how that plays out. If they can make it the rest of the way on without a stop, that might be the move. All right, and here we are going green. Green flag is out. Oh, GTP's fan all the way out. This will be interesting when we get to turn one. Is there going to be another spin? They keep it all together, looks like. They did. Here come the GT3s. They also are doing a little better there. Austin and Camden seem to have speed up someone off back there. Barbecue Boys are off. Golden Motorsports are off. That was a big one. What happened back there? Like, oh, they both just spun in the chicane. Then across the track. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. Now we got GTPs all mixed up with the GT3s, but that does give Valhalla and Hyperion a bit of a breakaway there. Mark and Nick Monza. GT3s are very close in turn one. GT3s are all pretty close here. Got Aiden Golden coming back through the field and GT3 or GTP.
Fastest lap for Kraft, 1:34.88.
Got Nicholas Lux coming through the field again. Camden Craft is currently leading in Hyperion, number 4, followed by Austin McGill and Paolo Casca. What happened to Parks? Is he the one that... Oh, he was someone who got involved in his incidents. Let's see what happened to him. It's a shame because Parks was running in the lead until that pit stop. Yeah, so he got... wrong place, wrong time, and just plowed in the barbecue boys there. That's rough. That one took out a big part of the field, unfortunately. Peter's back out there, barbecue boys are back out there, but because 212 had already pitted and may perhaps used their fast repair, they're still in the pits. Gage Hyams is really trying to catch back up to Nicholas Lux. He was behind him last lap. We got some of the close battles back here. Cars and Chitterling, Little Lug Nuts are battling. Oh, just had a change for the lead. Let's watch that. Oh, looks like Camden got a little squirrely in the chicane. Yep. Made up outside. Oh, oof. Hung on to it. Race for GT3 leads looking pretty good. Ryan Otis is right on the back of Charles McHale. Going into turn one, see if we can make a move. Nothing this lap. He's trying the second chicane, might try on the outside. Nope, still nothing. Ryan is in a undercut racing sandwich right now, or he's the bread. It's an undercut racing bread with a Ryan Otis sandwich meat. Anything in turn one this lap? No, but Nicholas Lux is very close to Ryan's bumper there. Barbecue Boys coming back through the field, and looks like we have the overall leader, Austin McGill, starting to lap cars. Nicholas Lux trying around the outside there, or inside turn one, outside turn two, didn't work. We got the overall leader coming through now. Ooh. Hit that curb kind of tight. Let's see what Camden coming through here. Splits them up a little bit, but he's probably going to hurt Ryan in the second Lesmos as well. All right, he's got to slow down. He's going to go clear it without losing P2. Well, he cleared it. Nicholas quick, but he just cannot get on past Ryan. Take a look further back. We got Chirtling, the first one of the cars who pitted on lap 10. Question is, could he make it to the end? It's going to be questionable, but his pit stop will be shorter. That's one thing for sure. Chirtling on a run this time in turn one. Good look at it. Looks like he's going to do it. Yep. He's made the move. Checking on Ryan Otis. He's still got Nicholas Lux right on his bumper. He's looking for inside for the second chicane. And he's made that move. So it's undercut 1-2 right now. Woo! Flying over those curves. Chris sets his eyes on Matt Benson now for P6. Looking here at Jack Attack Racing with Jack Fenlon. Chasing down Thaddeus Marshall in 212 Racing 012. It's for P10 and 11. Back in the lead after getting through the GT3 traffic. Austin McGill's kind of pulling away a little bit. Here he's got up to a 3.5 second lead. We're at the halfway point here. Got Golden Motorsports in the pits for a regularly scheduled stop, looks like, taking tires. Two of the cars that have already pitted once for NGTP's Mark Foley and Nick Mazza are running 4th and 5th. They're about 19-20 seconds behind the lead. We'll have to see if that early pit stop helps them in this, reducing their pit time later. Oh, Barbecue Boy's off the track again. Having a rough one, these guys are. So just to recap, in GTP we have Valhalla first class in first, Hyperion number 4 in second, 2-1 Racing 212 in third, Mark Foley in fourth, SimCity Racing in fifth, Golden Motorsports in sixth. Sorry, Barbecue Boys in sixth, Golden Motorsports just pitted their seventh. Lucky Racing in eighth, question mark team for Peter Flanner in ninth, and in the pits, or they were in the pits for quite a while, P212 Racing number 12 in P10. For GT3s, we currently have Undercut Racing Team in P1, Bootson VDS by Undercut in P2, 499 Racing in P3, Valhalla Motorsports Tavir in P4, followed by Valhalla Motorsports without anything else in 5th, Valhalla Motorboats in 6th, Little Lug Nuts in 7th, Horizon Chasers in 8th, McMule Motorsports in 9th, 2-1 Racing 012 in 10th, Jack Attack Racing in 11th, Red Ace Racing in 13th, High Pre Aurora in 14th, Texas Racing in 14th, V's and Rays in 15th, and Cars, who've been in the pits for quite a while, in 16th. Lugnuts, Chris Schertling has caught up to Matt Benson in the motorboats. See if he can continue his march up to the field. He's only 14 seconds off the lead, so depending on how much his pit stop shortens, that could prove to be quite a jump for him. He was running up in the top 3, I believe, when he made his pit stop under the safety car. It's quite a gamble. We saw it did not work out for Parks de la Cruz. He made that safety car pit stop when there was an incident, and he was involved in it. See if he can catch up to Benson here and make a move on him. It's only 2/10 behind him now. Big Ford V8 powering down the front stretch. Looks like he's gonna try and make a move here, maybe. Goes to the inside for the first chicane. And takes P6. It's P6 for Chris Schertling as he moves up through the field. So Camden in Hyperion is making his pit stop right now. See where he comes out. Rhinos is hanging on the back of Nicholas Lux after being passed for P2. P2. And they got the other two Valhalla guys, nose to tail, drafting. Get the impression that Gage is just drafting off Jeff at the moment. Well, I missed that motorboats got back passed by the little Lugnut's Mustang, but Sherlane's going for it again. Down the Parabolica, he's going to make the pass. Now here's where if you mess up your exit, you get passed right back in the front stretch, and it looks like that's probably what's going to happen, I'd try to bet. Matt Benson gets that little McLaren in the back behind the big fat Mustang. Punch that hole in there. Can't make the move forward though. Mustang's got the horsepower. No. Surprising. So in the middle of the pit stop cycle, Mark Foley is in first in GTP. We'll see here how far he goes until he pits and where he comes out. He's currently got a 34-second gap to Austin McGill, who is the net leader, riding the cycles come back through. Yep, Mark having some braking issues. Oh, that's a bad rejoin by Liam Leckie there. Bad rejoin out of the pits. Now we have Nick Mazza in SimCity. Okay, GT3 pit stops have started. We've got Ryan Otis and one of the undercut teams in the pits. Now we're going to see how much of a lead the lug nuts get, and that'll tell us how we're looking at the pit delta there. So the question is going to be, it's about a 30-second gap right now. Is that too short to get down pit road and get the fuel that Chris Chitterling needs to finish the race? We're going to be watching that when we see him come in the pits. So we got Nick Mazza in first, Mark Foley in second right now still. We are waiting for them to come back into the pits. Austin McGill is currently in third. He was the leader before he pitted. In GT3, we have the other undercut racing team in the pits. Now it's going to put Little Lug Nuts into the lead until they pit in about 8 laps time, it looks like. So we just wait for the pit cycles to come around and see what happens. Mark Foley's in the pits. So we're going to see where he comes out in relation to Austin McGill. Austin is currently going down the backstretch right now. Mark is in the pits. He just stopped right there. He is not taking tires, interesting enough. I'll try and make this as short as possible, it looks like. Not seeing Austin come out of parabolic yet. There he is. Mark is not rolling yet. He is not going to stay in front. Pit stop is just a little bit too long there. Now we wait for Nick Mazza to come in. He should be soon. Oh, spin there for the Red Ace team. That's a rough one. They get going again. Let's watch what happened there. So they just caught maybe the curb on the exit of Ascari. Yep. Then a nice tank slapper. Oof. Okay, SimCity is in the pits. We will see what their gap looks like to Valhalla First Class Racing with Austin McGill. So we watch for Austin to come around parabolically. He's there now. As he now takes the lead again. Now let's see. Does Nick have a shorter pit stop than Mark Foley? It does appear like he does have quite a bit shorter pit stop there. 6 seconds shorter. Big difference. It's the length of the front stretch. There's the GT3 leader of Chris Schilling. We're still waiting for him to come into pits. He's got a 32-second lead to the cars that were running in the lead before. We're down to just a little over 25 minutes left to go. We're just waiting on Chris to come in. Got the Valhalla guys really close. We've got the undercut guys really close. We've got a bunch of drafting teams going on. So they kind of left Ryan Otis behind. Barbecue boys are back in the pits. Take a look now at our overall leader again, Austin McGill. Oh, somebody back there. What is that? What's going on back there? There is a car that is way off. That is the Golden Motorsports. What happened to them? Oh, the Ascari. Oof. The Ascari curbs. They'll get you. So they towed. They are done. Meantime, we'll see if Chris pits this time. Just stretching it out. He's around Parabolica. This is the one. So now here we'll see 32-second lead as he enters the pits. The others' pit stops were 48 and 46 seconds. It's going to be close. He's only got to get 23 minutes of fuel. The undercut guys are about to enter the parabolic corner now. It looks like they are going to pass him for a lead, as Chris is now moving. There they go. He does come out of the pits. It's going to be a battle with Ryan Otis in turn one. Brian's got the head of steam. He's going to pass him, so Chris will come out in P4. Surprised that that fuel difference was only worth about 7 seconds. Still a big difference. He jumped the Valhalla guys. He was racing with Valhalla motorboats, but he passed both of the Valhalla Motorsports guys. So now that we've, I think, cycled through all the pit stops, let's go ahead and do a quick rundown. We have got Valhalla in first, the GTP, with Austin Miguel. Second, we've got Hyperion, number 4. Sim City Racing is third. Mark Bowley is fourth. 212 with Paolo Cosca is fifth. Barbecue Boys, the first car lap down, in sixth. The question marks from Peter McPlanner are seventh. Then they are currently, Lecky is in eighth. Then 212 is coming back to the field in ninth place. GT3, we've got Charles undercut 1-2 with Brian Otis third, Chris Chittling and Will 1 ounce fourth, Valhalla Motorsports Severe in fifth, Valhalla Motorsports in sixth, and Valhalla Motorboats in seventh. McMule is in eighth. Jack Attack is in ninth. And then High Pre Aurora is the last car on the lap for GT3s in 10th. Red Ace is still in 11th. 212 012 is Crow in the pits in 12th. Tom Smith in the V's and Ray team is in 13th. And Texas Racing is in 14th. And the final car running currently is Cars Racing. So let's see what happened to Horizon Racers. They were running. They have an incident. Oh yes, into those chicane sausage curbs. They will get you. And just parked it after that. Austin has managed to pull a 7.5 second lead on Camden here in the last little bit since traffic. Whew, Austin almost got there. The Bootsa guys have switched spots. I'm sorry, the undercut guys. Let's see what happened there. Was there a little bit of team orders? Turn one. Nicholas Lux passes Charles Miguel.
The leader, Cruz, is pitting.
It's like Jeff had an incident. Huh? Hmm. Let's see what happened there. Ah, yes, with Peter Flannery, GTP. A nice netcode there. It took his nose off and put it back. We got back in the field over P10. We got Jack Attack with High Pre Aurora fighting. Oh, and Tom Smith and the V and Ray lap down, get in the way of that battle a little bit. Not much I can do there though. Check it back in on later. He's at 5-second or almost 6-second lead there. He's got some clear running for a couple laps. The field's kind of spread out at the moment. It looks like 9th, 10th is really only battle in GT3. And that's not even that close at the moment. Oh, look at my lost gauge Hyams. Oh, there he is. Came back. He was off the screen for a bit. We got 10 minutes left in the race. Not much has changed recently. Camden Craft's in the pits. They must have underfueled and need to make a splash and dash with 7 minutes to go. That's going to hurt. That miss puts them from P2 down to P4. That gives Austin a 16-second lead to Nick Monza in P2 now. Let's just kind of go through the field and see if there's any good battles. Everybody's pretty spread out at the moment. Best one right now is for P9 in the GT3. You got High Pre Aurora and Jack Attack Racing battling for that position. There are currently 10 cars on the lead lap in GT3. Looks like Jack Attack's got some good pace here. Let's see if we can get him in the Parabolica.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
On the wrong side of the track for that, so trying to switch around. Does the crossover. Nicely done by Jack Fenlon. He's got to make it stick down the front stretch, or side by side. Oof, side by side through the chicane. Is there contact? No, they stay side by side out of the chicane. Well, it looks like Jack Fenlon is able to get in front of Patrick Rich for the time being. Let's see if that sticks down into the next chicane. It does. P9, Jack Fenlon. P10, Patrick Rich. We're at 4 minutes to go. Austin McGill is still winning. We're at 2 more laps left, I think.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Should be the white flag for Austin here. Yep, Camden had a spin. Stuck that chicane there. Solid. Just got all off sideways and oof, around you go. Here we go. Austin McGill to take the checker flag for GTP. Got Nick Monza in SimCity Racing taking P2. Mark Foley in Team Mark Foley taking P3, finish on the podium. In GT3, we've got Nicholas Lux in Boots and VDS by undercut with the win. And undercut racing team in P2. And that's Charles Miguel, Ryan Otis in 499 Racing taking P3. Well, that was an interesting one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will tune in next time. I'm going to try and stream and broadcast at the same time as I'm race controlling. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk soon.